It's time for Seen and Unseen, where we reveal the stories behind the headlines. For that, we turn to Fox News contributor Raymond Arroyo. Raymond, the president just declared a new foreign policy doctrine. Wow.
Well, he declared something, Laura. Scott Pelley did the rest.
There's limited fighting already on the northern Israeli border, and I wonder, what is your message to Hezbollah and its backer, Iran?
Don't
come across the border. Don't escalate this war.
That's right.
Laura, we went from make America great again to don't. Nice of Scott Pelley to fill in the blanks and read Biden's mind there. He could have said, don't come out after dark, don't turn the call to prayer up too loud, and Biden would have said, that's right, that's right.
Right. Well, went from hope and change to don't. Right. Don't is it's kind of the perfect motto, though, for Biden. We think don't. We don't have a thriving economy. We don't have a leader who can actually speak. And we certainly don't have the border that's secure of our own.
Yeah, well, and he also might say, don't walk up steps without tripping. I mean, this was the other day in Pennsylvania, and he stumbled along. It's turning very sad, Laura. The president spoke at a human rights campaign event over the weekend, and it was like he'd never seen an audience before. He was kind of shell-shocked when he got in front of the crowd. Then once he did speak, the president inverted the yelling part with the whispery part.
We got to stand up and holler. We got to stand up and holler. We're the United States of America, and there's nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So let's stand together and get everyone else on the deal.
Oh.
It is something else, Laura. He is fading faster than Tim Scott's presidential ambitions. It's just dissolving right before his eyes.
I saw Tim took those campaign ads down. That's kind of out the window.
Yeah.
All right, Ray. Now, see if you can make sense of this. The president, in the middle of this speech to this gay rights group, started talking about guns?
Who in God's name needs a weapon with 100 rounds in a chamber? The weapon's only meant for one thing, to kill people.
I don't know about 100 rounds in a chamber, Laura, but there are blanks in his chamber. There's a bit of happy news to report, though. I want to bring you something uplifting. The White House is taking your advice. You know the difficulties Biden has had exiting the stage. He never knows where to go. He never knows where the exit is exactly. Well, they've deployed a seeing eye lady to escort him in the right direction. It was beautiful to see. Laura, I guess with the dog gone, she now pats Biden on the head and kind of directs him and moves him to where he's to take his walk. She went from first lady to first Sherpa. I guess she'll show up at the end of every speech now.
Well, Raymond, I said that they need to get all that tape and those decals that they use. There he goes again, falling on the grocery store floor. Remember, you could only walk one way in the grocery store during COVID. Those old liberal women would scream at you if you went the wrong way, like screaming at me in the grocery store. But like they need those little decals for him. But I guess those didn't work. I think they tried those, so they had to deploy.
He didn't see them.
No.
Yeah, he didn't see them, so he needed her, you know. And I guess the big policy message of don't, I love that. Don't is not a sentence. Don't is the beginning of a sentence. Don't what, Mr. President? But I guess when you got Scott Pelley around, he can fill in the blanks, and Jill tells him where to go, so somebody's always there to help.
But I'm sure that they would, if this were Trump, they would have a very helpful media helping him out to answer questions,
Absolutely.
Right? They would constantly be nudging him forward if that were, although Trump's not allowed to speak anymore, apparently. Raymond, before we go, our friend Suzanne Somers, such sad news. Of course, everybody of a certain era, and that's me, actress, singer, entrepreneur. She passed away over the weekend. She battled breast cancer. We had that in common, but she was such a wonderful, wonderful friend, joyous person. We had her on the show a few years ago, and we asked her about a possible Three's Company reboot. Watch this.
I have an idea.
Oh.
I have an idea.
You mean the three of us?
Give it away here. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, come and knock on our door. She was such a great lady, Laura, and a good friend. She was married to her husband, Alan Hamill, for 46 years. Alan was devoted to her throughout the cancer treatments and their long marriage, which we discussed as well.
What's the secret to a 40-year marriage?
My husband and I have this great partnership. We compliment each other a lot and mean it, and gratitude. I wake up, honestly, every morning and I talk about how grateful I am for the life that I have, and him, and love, and family, and all that.
Oh, well,
condolences to Alan and the whole family.
Just amazing person, a bright light, and we wish her family peace and prayers for them, and may Suzanne rest in peace. Raymond, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.